It is a common practice for society to blame estranged husbands for neglecting their children after separation from wives. In most of the cases, the custodial mother brainwashes the child to believe that their father deserted them and does not want to keep any contact. Thanks to social media, many such alienated fathers have got together and decided to fight back till the end legally to ensure that they get basic access and time with their kids. Sadly, there are cases where even after visitation rights awarded to the father, the custodial mothers play dirty to avoid any communication between their estranged husband and children. In one such case, the Telangana High Court has penalized a wife for not permitting a husband to speak with their minor son as per the court order. What was this case all about? Parties got married in 2015 and were blessed with a son in the next year. Since separation, the minor son has been in the custody of the mother. The husband in this case works in the Netherlands, while his estranged wife and son reside in Narsingi Rangareddy district of Telangana. Starting 2020 December, the family court had granted video conferencing rights between the father and son on every Sunday between 11 am to 12 pm. The court even appointed an advocate commissioner to monitor the process at Rs 2,500 per visitation, the fees for which were borne by the petitioner father. The wife had appealed against this order, which was struck down by the court. Subsequently, the husband now filed for physical meeting with his son whenever he visited India. In January 2022, the court allowed husband's plea and granted visitation rights to him on every Monday and Wednesday between 3 pm to 5 pm at the family court premise whenever he visited Telangana. The wife again appealed against this order, and in March 2022, the court modified this visitation time from weekday to a Saturday between 1 pm to 5 pm. The online video conferencing could continue while the father was away. Now, initially, the wife would bring the son to meet with the father. However, later she started defying the visitation order, and this is when the father filed a case of contempt against her. At this point in time, the family court levied a fine of Rs 15,000 against the wife, which was challenged once again by her in the High Court. The High Court granted a stay on the woman's appeal and asked her to pay 1/4 of the fine amount. Once the stay was granted, the wife filed a police complaint against her estranged husband and tried to take shelter under this FIR to stop all contact between the husband and son. The husband then informed the Telangana High Court that his wife was tutoring their son to abuse him every time he would come online for video conferencing. The mother would deliberately give lame excuses to somehow cut off all communication between the father and son. The husband even submitted that the mother argued with the advocate commissioner as well, defying the visitation meetings, stating a pending FIR against the husband. Now, at the outset, Justice Dr. G. Radharani of the Telangana High Court acknowledged the gross violation of family court order by the wife, thereby denying access between the father and son. The High Court was of the opinion that FIRs are not a conclusive proof to label husband as a criminal, and the estranged wife cannot be permitted to stop visitation between non-custodial parent and the child, taking shelter under a pending police case. Relying on a report submitted by the Advocate Commissioner, the High Court charged the wife under sections 10 to 12 of the Contempt of Court Act by levying a fine of Rs 2,000 per violation with effect from February 2023. According to the report, the wife had violated 60 sessions of facilitating visitation between the father and son, and thus she was liable to pay Rs 1.20 lakh against the same. In addition to this, the High Court also ordered the wife to deposit Rs 2 lakh in favor of the registrar as a security deposit to comply with future orders. The High Court remarked, if she fails to comply with the same, she is liable to be punished with simple imprisonment for a period of 6 months. The matter was dismissed accordingly. At the cost of reputation, Voice for Men India firmly believes that a sitting judge has immense powers to fix a broken home. Separation between husband and wife should not automatically brand the father as irresponsible, heartless, or evil. The father in this case was lucky enough to get a breakthrough legally. Unfortunately, in most other cases, the judges are least determined to push beyond a point, thereby concluding that the child himself or herself does not want to maintain any contact with the father. Remember all these cases the next time you hear one-sided sob story of a single mother who accuses her husband of deserting her and her children. The father in this case has been kind enough to share the detailed order with us. The copy of the same has been uploaded in the description link of this video. Keep following us on our social media handles, that is X, Instagram, Facebook and Telegram. The ID is @voiceformenin. If you're active on LinkedIn, you can follow our handle Voice for Men India. You can read several other articles and legal judgments on our website voiceformenindia.com. If you find value in our videos, please consider giving us a like and sharing the same ahead to spread awareness. Lastly, do hit that bell icon below and subscribe to our YouTube channel Voice for Men India for regular updates. Thank you very much for watching. Namaste. Jai Hind.